How to make friends with a chinchilla. Ever wanted to have a chinchilla that doesn't run and hide from you and tries to urinate directly into your face? Well, this just might be the video for you. I'm going to help you become a friend and not a foe of your chinchilla. Time. Giving your chinchilla time to become accustomed to you is essential. Also, spending as much time with your chinchilla is key to building a strong bond. Spend as much time as you can being near them, around their cage, interacting and talking to them. Hello? Hello? As the old saying states, the more time you put in, the more you will get out of it. Don't give up on your chinchilla. This is a lengthy process, and although some chinchillas will always be nervous and skittish, most will eventually warm up to their owners. And as I say, the more time you put in, the greater the result will be. For example, if you look at influencers online that have chinchillas that are incredibly tame and friendly, a lot of the time they have spent many hours with them to get them comfortable being in their presence. Playtime. Now, this is hands down the fastest way to build a bond with a chinchilla. Sitting with your chinchilla during playtime, especially in a small room or a playpen. This way, your chinchilla has no real way of avoiding you and has to interact with you. If you keep still, they may start jumping on your lap, or they might start using you as a jungle gym. If you don't make any hasty, harsh or fast movements, your chinchilla will soon learn that you are not a threat to them. And honestly, this is the method I use to really bond with my chinchillas, and it's enjoyable for both of us. They get used to you incredibly quickly when they're out on playtime and they are using you as a climbing frame because they learn that you are no threat to them at all. Positive reinforcement. Getting your chinchilla to associate you with something good is really important when building a bond with a chinchilla. Whether you use toys or treats, just be careful with treats though, as too many of these can make your chinchilla sick. Now, this is a tried and tested method, not just with chinchillas but all animals. They all benefit from positive reinforcement, and it's particularly useful when it's a skittish or shy animal, and it really does work. If you can get your chinchilla to associate you with something good, they're far more likely to accept you and become friends with you. Things to avoid. Now, things to avoid when you're looking to bond with your chinchilla is making loud sounds in front of them. So speak quietly, no shouting, chasing them. Sometimes this is a little bit inevitable, especially if you have to chase them a little to catch them and put them back in their cage, but try to avoid it as much as possible. This is why I say have your chinchilla in a small area when you have them out for playtime, because it's much easier to scoop them up without causing them too much distress, and it doesn't cause them too much problems. Whereas if you have them in a large area, you will be chasing them around for ages, and this can cause them to become really quite agitated and distressed and traumatic for them. So yeah, keeping it nice and small, contained areas when you're having them out of playtime, especially when they're getting used to you and bonding with you, is essential. Approaching them from the top to pick them up. Most prey animals do not like this, as it simulates predator attacks. So always approach them from the front or underneath, never from the top, because this will really freak out your chinchilla and can potentially make them regress back into a skittish kind of shy behaviour. So yeah, there's some things to avoid. So these are just a few tips to get your fur ball to like you and become your friend. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one soon.
Days are on stay. Brighter days are on their way. Chasing sunsets in the sky, won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. The brighter days are on their way. Brighter days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way.